I took notes on Kim Kardashian's masterclass on branding, so you don't have to watch it. Here's everything that I learned and the most powerful takeaways. The very first thing that she said is using social media is mandatory if you want to have a successful business. I know this sounds super cliche and obvious, but I talk to a lot of friends and other founders who just want to skip the whole social media presence, but it's actually number one. Kim essentially talked about how keeping up with the Kardashian was a way that she drove visibility. Now with social media, getting visibility is easier than ever, and if you are sleeping on using social media to drive awareness, then you're not taking your brand or your product seriously. The second powerful takeaway is that people buy products that give them a feeling. This is absolutely right. If I think about some of the most successful brands this year and brands that I love like Topicals, I'm not just thinking about how incredible this product is, and these products sell itself, period, no question asked. But it is a viral, successful brand because it sells a feeling of coolness, of confidence. She brought this to Skims in the same way. People, when they buy Skims and shapewear, they were buying the confidence that Kim Kardashian packs with it. A little bit of a teaser here, but I am going to be launching a product and I'm so excited about this. And this made me stop and think, what feeling am I selling to my customer? I didn't realize how powerful it is to start with your feeling first before you do anything else branding, because the feeling needs to be represented in every piece of the brand. The third thing is that you do not need to reinvent a new category. I've been an entrepreneur without an idea, which has been a really frustrating place for me to personally be in. So I thought this was so powerful to hear. You don't need to reinvent something new. You just need to solve the problem that no one has solved yet. She says she considers herself as a solution-based brand, and I think that that's so powerful. When I was in sales at Amazon selling millions of dollars every year, I always was a solutions-based consultant. So why would I not start a brand or a product in a solutions-based style as well? She did a specific exercise that said find 3 companies within your brand category and write down where they are falling short and how can you close the gap. And that is what you own, not the niche, but the problem that you're solving. After kind of teeing it up to everything you need to do before you have the product, she then shifts into how do you develop the brand. She said whatever that feeling that you identified you wanted your customer to have when they buy your product needs to be represented immediately when they open the package. If you've ordered anything Skims, you've definitely seen that before. Same with Topicals. Some unique call outs that she made is launch something really different and out of the box and just really fun to create some virality. But also, when you launch something like that, see what new audience you are actually bringing in with that product. Hers was the nipple bra, and when she launched the nipple bra, she actually learned about how breast cancer survivors were a really incredible audience that she is reaching with this new product. And she started developing the product with breast cancer survivals, including like a bra with one pad, because someone talked about how they had a mastectomy on only one breast. How cool is that? She talked about the Merkin. And it sounds like there was nothing to learn there, but again, it just generated virality. I think that's such a fun way to launch and play with your brand and engage consumers. She put a lot of emphasis on your customer is actually your co-founder. People have feedback all the time. Listen and develop with your customer. I know for me, my plan is going to bring options to my community and let them tell me what they want to see in the product that I'm going to develop. I think it's just so empowering to say, hey, help me with this. What do you want to see? And then actually producing that product with them. I think that I will be more excited, and I hope that you all, my community, my audience, my customer will also be more excited because they're creating it with me. And then lastly, she said that perfectionism limits growth. It is so important to delegate where you can so that you have more time to think about more strategic elements of your business. I didn't want to make this too long, so those were just the most powerful learnings that I feel like I took away from it. If you have any follow-up questions, definitely let me know. Or if this made you more excited to watch the masterclass, I recommend you do that.